Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the Hitman 2 Silent Assassin run with inkblowout, who actually opened the marathon yesterday, as I was saying earlier, with Spider-Man 2000. So he's going to be playing this on PC. So how you doing today?
Not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully this run goes well. Like I said to you before, it either can go really well or really bad. Really depends on the situation.
It's all good, man. It's a marathon, so anything goes.
Anything goes.
And everything can happen.
All right.
Not anything, like everything at once can literally happen.
Yep, I agree with that.
There you go.
All right.
So on your mark, we're ready to start the timer.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Good luck on your run, man.
No worries. So in this first, Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, not to get confused with the new Hitman game that's coming out actually this Tuesday. This game came out in 2002. It's the first Hitman game that came out on the console. I'm going to be running this on Professional Silent Assassin. Professional means the highest difficulty, and Silent Assassin is the highest ranking you can get for each mission. Every mission you do, you get ranked based on your performance, and Silent Assassin is the hardest to get because of you have to get certain requirements, like you can't shoot many times, you can't kill as many people, you can't get alerts that many times. It's very like limited to what you can do, and but this is pretty. This category is pretty much like the standard of Hitman games. Not like the only game that deviates from it is the first game, which is on PC, Codename 47. It's only just run 90% because it doesn't have a rating system. You can still play on silently and be sneaky, but still, then again, there's really not much you can do in terms of speedrun wise. But in this mission, we're just waiting for our priest friend. He should be at the monastery gardens. Yeah, he's gonna go here. He's gonna make his way into the church. Yeah. So in this story, he gets kidnapped, and our duty as a ex-hitman from the ICA is we save him. And at this point, what I want to specify right now is that we normally actually don't run this mission. The reason is that this mission really soft locks, and there is potential resets. It's the only one that actually has soft locks in this game. The other one actually being Showdown.
Agency, this is
where we really don't do this mission. And so at this point, he gets kidnapped. Like, oh, yeah, we have to find a man.
So let's just run through the basic.
And we don't need those guns. We just dropped it.
Agency just wants to make
and
sure
what we want to
you're
do?
not too rusty before your first mission.
Once we just count down to 3, 2, 1. There you go. Now we're at the first mission. Now with these, like with this game, there is a big cheese exploit where you can actually. Normally in this game you have to just walk to get past people. So with this guy, just got a sound. Oh, we got a close encounter here, which is okay. And with Silent Assassin rating, it's actually pretty hard to get. I will try my best to get every single one possible. If things do happen, we'll just pretend that didn't happen and we'll move on. But yeah, normally this game is very, and yeah, this is the big infamous Healy walk or sliding, as they call it. It's really like I said, what you want to do is normally when you're playing this game, you want to walk past people, but this kind of like emulates it, and he gets past the guards with no problem. Okay, we have just gotten another close encounter, so this will be not a Silent Assassin. And close encounters, what they are is when the guy reaches out his gun, he points his gun at you, and that is in a stat. And I'll show you the stat board. But yeah, this will be my best attempt at getting Silent Assassin in low-roll mission. This is the hardest mission to get it, so I'm not surprised if we fail it here. This mission is very prone to resets. And yeah, this is the first mission, essentially. And yeah, we got 3 close encounters, probably 1 by at the end, but we're gonna ignore that. But we want to get the 1, usually. But the next missions, it'll be a lot more simpler and easy to get in this case. So pretty much, like what you're gonna see me do is just showcase the strats I'll do. Okay, since we didn't get Silent Assassin, we're gonna have to do some YOLO routes here. Normally we get the silent ballers, but we actually didn't this time. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do this the other route. which is not too hard. Like I said, this is like pretty much the closest we'll get to Silent Assassin actually like happening in a marathon. So at this mission, we're in Russia, and this is still into the priest where it's been kidnapped. Later on in the game, we do forget about him, and he comes. Then eventually, we do save him at the end. But in this, we want to kill a general here. So what we do here, we just get past this barrier. They actually don't care. There's two guards behind me right now. They actually do not care at all. As long as we just turn this corner and we make our way over here, we're gonna just avoid them altogether. And pretty much at this point, yep, good, they're not looking. So yeah, so see, like usually they look at you and then they try to chase after you, but that doesn't count as a close encounter. Close encounters really apply when they just lift their gun up, like, and they point it towards you. Doesn't matter if they're following you or not. So maybe we'll actually get a Silent Assassin in this mission. Okay, we're gonna have to watch out here. Rip. All right, we're gonna restart that. Too quick. Sometimes the guard actually sees you if you're too quick, unfortunately. Nothing really much you can do there. We'll restart here though. Because if they shoot you, like, because I can normally get away with stuff like this in the marathon, but if they shoot you too much a lot, then the other guards will start shooting you, and then eventually you'll die. So I'm better off just resetting here. And at least if I don't get Silent Assassin, I'll tell you where I went wrong, and we can go from there. Okay, so hopefully this time it works again. So we just gotta hug the wall here, then we hug the other wall right there. Let's go here, go behind. And like, yeah, for some reason they just don't care. Like, they really don't care if you just run past. Poor sense of security here. And hopefully now the bar didn't move. The bar didn't move at all. It's now at the top left you see a bar. There's a health bar, which is pretty obvious. But there's also a suspicion bar, which if they see you doing illegal stuff, or they pull out your gun, whichever, or trespassing, that bar will go up to red. And when it gets red, that's when you have to be careful.
Looks like the meeting is starting ahead of schedule. Be ready.
Okay, I'm gonna be careful this time. He's actually a lot more further. Good. He was a little bit more behind, like he was kind of around here.
The meeting will begin.
And all we can just do is go around. And what we want to do is we're going to grab this sedative, because we're going to either sedate a guard here or over here in the building. And the target is in this building. And this is another glitch. If you open the map quick enough, it actually bypasses animations. So.
Looks like
And what we want to do here is we want to go behind, since we're going to do a different route altogether.
47, I have a feed from the database regarding his medical profile.
And we want to do this.
Apparently.
Okay, good. They may find his body, but that's okay, because we didn't get an alert from the guards, so we're actually okay here. So we just want to get past these guys. They don't care if we're Healy walking past them. And we're good here. We just have to get past the barrier that we went through before, and we're okay here. And shoutouts to Barak, who's definitely watching this right now. He's the one who found this route. And we did a slower route, which takes like a minute shorter. So that first one was an alert. The suspicious bodyguard stuff is not an alert. See, those don't count as alerts. So I have only one, and the one is what matters. We can't get more than 2 alerts. We can't get more than 2 close encounters, and we can't get more than 1 together. So this is a Silent Assassin run through for sure. And at this point, we're pretty much home free. We just have to walk to the end. And the next mission, this is the biggest glitch that we have in this game. It's not really like intriguing in terms of glitches that we have, but the execution is pretty good. So yeah, we got Silent Assassins there, and we can actually load this now. And yeah, so at this point, we want to grab these 2. And here's the glitch. Now in this mission, you have to kill 2 guys. Normally in the casual playthrough, you just arm the bombs and they just blow up, and you can just run home. It takes about 3-4 minutes average speaking. But there is a glitch that's been around for a while. If we shoot this gun here, lure these guys away, and a limo will come over here. One of the targets will come over here and park at the end of this road here. If we arm the bomb and we take care of the guy, this guy and the guy over there will just will die on its own by just falling off the vehicle. It's pretty strange how it works, but it's quite funny in a sense as well. So we're here. So we're gonna arm this bomb, and we're gonna do a sequence of alerts. Okay, we can scare these guys. We can scare the general, so he's gonna make him go away. And we can stop the guard there. And it should go okay. There is a glitch here, so that you can't finish this mission because the guy doesn't jump out the limo. But the other guy is coming in as we're speaking right now. So when he comes in, he'll fall out and then I'll be done. So target's leaving the area, which is the next guy. And then he'll be like, uh-oh, I gotta get out the limo, but kills him. Should be right about somewhere now. If not, then that's okay. We'll just restart it again. Yeah, normally it happens around there, but like I said, this glitch, sometimes he falls off, sometimes he doesn't. This game is generally a run killer at every mission, but the thing is, we're not very optimized in terms of, oh, we save 10 seconds, we save 5 seconds. No, we're more like, oh, if we save 1 minute, then if we lose 1 minute, then it's not the end of the world. We can actually just keep going and go from there. That's why the leaderboards, if you look at this game, it's really dispersed. Like it ranges from like 141 minutes all the way to 1 hour. That's how dispersed the game, the skill level is. So it's kind of like luck at the same time that you have to deal with, but in a sense, it's just pretty much this game is generally hard too. It's very notorious for being extremely hard. Oh, not used to this the keyboard. All right, this should work now. And this glitch that happened, that I didn't finish it, it's just something that happened randomly too. There's nothing you can do about it. Before I found out that these guys can actually see a body that dies from the limo, he actually gets run over by this limo that just blew up right now. But there's nothing you can do about this one. It's either it happens or it doesn't happen. So he's leaving. Now he should be done. He should be dead. There you go. That's it. Alright, now one thing I'm noticing I'm not getting is the certain weapons that I should be getting for the next couple missions, which is fine. I have different backup strats for it, but it will make things slower, so potential problem, but nonetheless we're already prepared for it. It's because of the first mission I screwed up that I'm not getting the reward system, and like I said, like we shouldn't really care about the rewards right now. So in this case, we just want to slowly sneak up this guy. Normally you can kind of do this healy glitch to get to him quicker, but it's risky because he can just give you a close encounter. So what you want to do is you want to make these FCK boxes, and you have to pick up these mandatory items to beat the level. And we're just using the glitch to pick up the items faster. We don't need the night vision, so that's one weapon we do not need. But nevertheless, since we didn't get those weapons, we do have this one. Wow, this is extremely fast in here. I guess this game is running at a higher frame rate. If it's running at a higher frame rate, the game acts weird. There's some screen tearing that I noticed, so it's probably a little bit higher than it should be. My game ran at like 90 FPS when I first unloaded this. Hopefully, yeah, we just need, but this mission is pretty easy, but it's very long. You actually get save states in this level, and another level later on halfway. But but professional difficulty, what makes it hard is that you don't have any save states, so you have to beat the level in one go, in one sitting, essentially. So we've got a close encounter alert from there. Okay, so we're just gonna have to be careful for that. What we want to do here is we're just gonna tread carefully for the next 2.5 minutes. So we just want to be careful of this guy. We can just go ahead and here. And we're gonna reach the first save, and for marathon purposes, we are gonna save here. All So we're gonna save here, and then we're gonna save another time at when we kill the target, which is one level down. So the big key here is we need to get in a disguise. We already have the soldier disguise, but we need the whatever the higher ranking disguise. I'm not sure if it's a sergeant, colonel, or it's not a general for sure, because we do have to kill a general, and they're wearing all greens. Okay, so I used 2 bottles, and the amount of bottles you use depend on how long they stay sedated. It's alerts count when they find a body that's either sedated or dead. But when they wake up and they're naked or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, someone is my disguise," it doesn't count as anything. The only problem is if you do approach them again, then they give you a close encounter. It's like, "Hey, you're wearing my stuff," and then they get all upset. But we won't see that guy ever again. So with this, we're just gonna have to get past here, and pretty much here is home free. It's nothing that difficult. It's just long. It's a very long mission. Missions from this game usually range from 1 to 2 minutes, sometimes 3. All right, so hopefully we don't get the infamous pager glitch. So in this part we do need to lure the general over from this pager. That's why we need to pick it up. So if we drop it here, and we call it with the phone. Oh, never mind. We don't have to. We can't save it. That's okay. We're gonna kill him by there, and he came. Okay. And that won't give us an extra alert, so we're actually okay here. And we get a bonus save here, so we're gonna save there. And at this point, we're okay. Nothing more to worry about. There is that one guard that we have to worry about. We just have to wait for him to leave. Because he does get left behind, and we do need to finish the mission with them. And so we're gonna get the mini bomb out. We're arming it just for trap purposes, and we're just gonna slide back here because the guy's gonna turn right there. You shouldn't have any problem with us. Great. Normally he does give you a close encounter. Just if you slide too early when you first approach him from this direction. But he didn't, so nothing to worry about there. Now we just have to blow up this wall, which is why we needed the bomb. And we're gonna be in a safe distance. And we're good. And all we have to do is just go to the end, which is the sewer exit here. Now, they should be giving me the ballers. If they don't, then I have to resort to a different strat for one of the other missions. Okay. Good. So we got past those guys. Smith should be just right there. Great. And yeah, we're done the longest mission in the game. So this mission takes about 4.5 minutes. IL-wise, individual level, the record is, as I recall, 4 minutes and 19 seconds. So I'm like, it's really like close to like full game runs. And we got it, nice. We got the ballers. This is very important for the next mission. But for this mission, we didn't get the sawn-off shotgun, which is a strat that we normally use, but it's okay. We have a different strat we can use. And this is the final Russian mission. In the Russian mission, we're just killing the generals that we saw in that meeting. So we killed each one systematically. There was at least 4, as I recall. 4 generals in total. Yeah, there's 4 generals. And one of the guys you killed, in the guy who actually fell out the limo in the other mission before, he was actually a mafia leader or a gang member of some sort. So what we want to do here, we want to get this out. We normally shoot with the shotgun here and here, so that we actually get the guy running out and we just kill him. Okay, so just do this. Okay, this should work. I sedated him a bit too much. No, I didn't even bring the knife with me. All right, cool. All right, we're just gonna do this then. And he's gonna run. He's gonna go really slow since we didn't do the shotgun strat. But we need to know where he's going. He can go here. So this mission's RNG. He can either go here, here, and there's 2 more spots up here in the 2nd floor. We normally want him to go here because he's closest, and he is coming here, which is great. So this is one of the RNG levels that really has nothing much you can do about it. It's really like. So yeah, we scare him so that he can run towards the safe. Because we do have to sedate him for 2 bottles. Pick up the combination. And we do have to pick up a briefcase here to finish the mission. And we're good. And all we have to do is run to the exit. Hopefully the Spetsnaz agent right there doesn't get upset. No, he's actually run out already. Awesome. See, he's running away. He's like, oh, this guy stole the briefcase. We have to kill him. Because he was the one who was supposed to grab the briefcase by the Russian government. And at this point, we're just going to have to go through here and we just come in. We just get out the way we came in. And yeah, so far we're doing good. I'm looking at the time as we were going through. The game is very, like I said, many things can go wrong, especially if you're doing a no reset run. So hopefully, like, we're not having too many problems. We did have one reset, but that's no problem. All right, so we got Silent Assassin here, and we're at the Japan missions, and we got the Sawn-Off too. So we got all the necessary weapons, and this route by shoutouts to Barak for doing this in the full game run. Barak is the world record holder for this game. He beat me by 2 minutes, so he pretty much got a perfect run. Oh, I screwed up here. So essentially, in this run, we're going to do the IL individual level strat, which is the craziest strat, the shortest route in this game. It takes about 40 seconds to beat without like pausing and whatnot. But for this, it takes about 50 minutes for me to do so, but 50 seconds. Now for this one, what makes this strat crazy and worth noting is that we actually have to shoot him here. There you go. So we're gonna lure the target here. Normally he doesn't do this, but we do this because of, and we just stab him here. Good. And now I'm worried that they're gonna see the body, but like I said, it's all about the strats really. Essentially, this should be. All right, we'll do this one more time. Normally they don't shoot at you, so that did kill my rating there, but we'll try this again. If not, then we'll just dip to the end and we don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so we go here. And this mission is very hard to learn too. There is a specific shot you have to take and you have to know when to shoot it. You have to position yourself. It's quite annoying. And I'm playing at a different resolution too, which is also that we have to keep noting. All right, we should be okay here. Come on. Nope, completely ignore me. All right, that's okay. And what's nice about this mission compared to the other routes, we did a longer route, which takes about 2 minutes. Before it was 3 minutes, I did 2 minutes, and then Barak found this one, which is less than 1 minute. So we kind of lowered the standards here. So it's actually worth resetting here a little bit. So it's not that embarrassing in my case. And plus, we are doing one of the hardest strategies in the game. Okay, we gotta make sure he's up here. I'll shoot now. There you go. Took out his gun. Come on. Come on, buddy. Work with me. Nope. Sometimes he runs inside, but you want him to run. You want to run where that he comes towards the outside, where the first time it happened. We're gonna get this. I promise you guys. And then we just have to wait for these guys to stop. If they don't stop, and if you do try to if you run and you lure them away, it breaks their pathing. So you have to be exact on that too. I'm actually getting these shots too. It's not. Nope. Didn't care about it. First time went so well. Now this is happening. Like I said, anything really goes with this game. Either you can do very well or very bad. I did very well, but at the end it was my fault completely. I'm gonna wait for him to come a little bit closer. Come on, buddy. There you go. Thank God. Alright, since we killed him here, we're gonna have to take drastic measures here. Alright, we're gonna do some sneak sliding here. Just take out these guys, and we should be good. Awesome, and we got Silent Assassin. Takes 56 seconds for me. Yeah, like I said, this mission is so short that like doing resets is like not a huge problem. Okay, so if this guy shoots twice, it depends how this guard, this next guard that we have to kill, walks. So, and this mission is notorious for being the hardest mission in the series, and but the most unfair, too, as I might add. The reason why it's unfair because everything you've learned from the past missions about disguises and whatnot doesn't apply here. And I'll show you why. I'm wearing this disguise right now, and normally you say, oh, just slide past these guys that you're going to encounter and you should have no problem. But the way it works is that this disguise is pretty much useless at this point. The reason why we wear it is so that these guys don't fire at us instantly. So this does give us a fighting chance. So see this guy here, he may see me or may not. You'll kind of know from the infamous Yame line for this game. No, so we're actually okay here. We got these guys. I think this guy was... So Yame is the big... Okay, so he's gonna see me. So this is what you have to do. You sedate one guy and you run away. And if another guy comes, you sedate him and you run away. You pretty much want to get as much distance as these guys possible so that they don't shoot at you. That's why this strat's pretty... that's why we use this strat. Now there's two guys up here. There's four guys up in this section here. And if I get past these two guys, then we're okay. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good. Now, depending on this guy here. So this guy, he may or may not see me, depends. And this guy up here, if he's by the trees in front of me, he may not see me as well. And one thing to keep in mind, I am playing on a patch that's older. The newer patch has fixed stats. At the end of every mission, there is stats that you see on what you do. So if you fire a shot, it counts as one shot fired. Kill one enemy, it counts as one enemy killed. But in some of the in one mission, it kind of breaks it. It's the two upcoming missions. The mission, it counts the target. No, it doesn't count as anything. If you kill the target, it doesn't add anything to your stats. But when you kill the target, it adds as one enemy killed. So we have to do a different strat for that. But I have an idea, and I think by personal experience, it should work. Now for this one, normally this is a huge run killer for most people, but I did it first try, so I'm very surprised I got that. So we just gotta be careful of this truck here. He can either kill me or not. Nope, we're good. And what we want to do here is, just when we're done here, we're going to do a different strat, which is nothing so crazy. And this is the second mission. So this mission and the last mission, what it does is the first mission where we killed that guy in the white suit, what happened is that we need to get closer to this one guy, which is in the next mission. And the only way we do that is we kill his son to bring his body to the father. And that's how we get to him, essentially, story-wise. Okay, so we want to sedate those guys. And this route is a lot more simpler. We took a longer route here. And just want to avoid this guy and avoid that guy up there. So pretty much anyone who sees you, you're automatically a potential threat. So you have to deal with that, what deals with those guys. That's why this mission is very hard. But if you play this for long enough, you kind of understand it. It's pretty boring, these missions, I'll be quite honest with you. Speedrunning wise, you don't add much. I will drop this gun, but we don't need it. But we do need this. No, actually we don't need that for this mission, but I do bring it with me just in case. And we don't need these ones, but we did bring them for the Japan mission, so there's that. And the nearby guards alarmed, that's not an alert too. So all of these warnings and alerts, there's only certain alerts that does matter. There we go. So we want to shoot that generator.
We have a satellite patch through.
Another one went out too.
We can see that you managed to blow up one of the units. Excellent work. However, there's at least one more unit as far as we can see from the satellite link. Check out your map.
There's this guy here. We have to be careful of him. I'm gonna sedate him for 2 bottles. So 2 bottles, you sedate him. It takes about 45 seconds for them to get up, and that will be enough time for me to get out of here, and he won't see me again. Just gonna wait for this door to close. Good. And at this point, stop the unit, please.
Well done.
So we have to just turn off these generators to turn off the laser grids
Castle.
that are
However, we don't know where it's
here.
It's not marked on any map.
So just
and
go
you're
up here.
protected by satellite. You're on your own on this 147. Take care.
And what they're trying to do here is like, oh yeah, there's not the generator. The last generator is not found. We have to find it. But it's right here. People call this the worst mission. I disagree with them. I think the other mission was a lot worse, generally speaking, because that mission is a lot more random. With this one, with these games, it's all about trial and error. So you start the game and you kind of go with the flow. Like you fail, reset, fail, reset. But this mission is more systematic than the other one. And this one, we're going to do, it's a pretty cool route here. It's a route I found. No, it's okay. Thank you. But in this case, what we need to do is sedate this guy for 4 bottles. Oh, this game's soft locked. So this is another soft lock potential too. If you sedate that guy or kill him or whatever, your guy doesn't do anything anymore. So you can't grab weapons, grab nothing. Okay, we need that guy to come. Oh, close the door. The guy wouldn't close the door. If worst comes to worst, I'll just do the old strat, and the old strat's a bit boring, which is why I don't want to do it that much. Okay, this should be okay. Come on, sedate him. We want to sedate him for 4 bottles. I want to do it just in case. I normally do it for 3, which gives me a 1-hour window. Come on, game. I'll do this 2 more times. If the game continues to soft lock, I'll have to reset the game. Alright. You want that guy to come in. Alright. So we got him again. Squeaky old castle. Okay, now we got control of our guy. But the body is gone. So sometimes the body can go in void below the map. Really annoying. This part can go so wrong in so many ways. It's like sometimes that guy sees you. Sometimes the guy the body goes away. Sometimes the game soft locks. It's really annoying. It's a big problem for these type of runs. But nope. So see how he comes over here? So you gotta deal with that. I think it's just the way the game FPS is made. I don't know, like I'm having so much problems compared to the other. Okay, the body jumped, which whatever. There we go, finally. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, hopefully I can get this shot down. If not, then I'll just continue on. So what we want to do is we want to get Hayamoto gone from his top floor. He's at the top floor right now. If you go up the stairs, it takes quite a while. But there is a strat, that's a strat I found, that if you bring him downstairs, it's technically quicker. Now obviously if you, now this part is kind of like trial and error. Whoops. That's my fault. Okay, we're gonna do the safe strat. But what you want to do there is you want him to come, you kind of want him to come down, and then you kind of kill him with a gun or a knife, whichever your choice is. I normally use the shotgun. It's a guaranteed kill, and it actually doesn't glitch the game out as much. But we're gonna do the old way. We're gonna go up here, and we're just gonna get the key card, and we're gonna do it the old way. Now hopefully that this game will let me. And now also, by the way, too, the Healy glitch that we did, the whole walking thing, we don't have to do this here for some reason. For some reason, the guards are much easier here. So this is by far the easiest level to beat, like the one that will cause you these problems. But otherwise, if you're in there with your suit, they do shoot you automatically, because since this is a fully not authorized zone for you to walk in with your regular clothes. So pretty much here, we go down here. Okay, now we got that out of the way. So we just want to be careful here. I don't want to. These lasers are really annoying because sometimes you think you click E to unlock them, but sometimes you don't. So you just walk past them and it gets you failed. So you're suddenly like, okay, really? But otherwise, this is going pretty well though. We are gonna save think somewhere here is a good idea. And we want to talk to Melee, which is a character from the last game. And what we want to do here is we grab a card from her, which we can go up these lasers and hopefully... Okay, she opened it for me, that's fine. And we're going to save here. Now, we're going to kill Hayamoto. He sticks up here, and with my strat that I was trying to do, he just runs down. Like, there's zero issue. So we just kill him, and we dip out of there. And then we just go down these stairs. Sometimes an alert happens, so we just gotta be careful here. Go down here, go down there. Pretty boring, like, strat compared to the other one, but it gets the job done, so I'm not gonna complain. And good. And we got Silent Assassin, and we get basement killings next. All right, so we're gonna hug this wall so that we can stop this one guard from coming. So if you walk and they hear you, they stop their walk cycle. So that's what we wanted to do with this guy there. Otherwise, he'd be too far ahead. So at this mission, we want to arm a smoke bomb to get these two guards away from the target, which is blocking the way. And with this, we can just walk past these lasers since we are a guard. And hopefully this works. Sometimes you have to be very specific here, otherwise the guy will chase you downstairs or give you a close encounter. And I think I did okay. Good. We don't want these guns, we want the 9mm. And the reason why we need to bring the guns, now for much of the game we actually don't shoot as much. Like we really don't shoot as much, but we do need it for like stuff like this. And the way we play this game is either any percent, which is just shoot your way through the end of the level, this way, which is Silent Assassin, Professional Silent Assassin, hardest difficulty, highest rank. And there's one more category that we do classify for this game as all zeros, which you get all zeros from the stats. So it's pretty much harder than this category. I've done the route, I've done the game, full game for all zero. But for this mission, the next mission, you can't get all zeros because you have to shoot that gun. You can't kill that box any other way, security any other way. And for the next mission, you have to shoot a window to get past it. And we got it. And we just want to slide through here. This is the Malaysia missions, and for the Malaysia missions are the shortest arc. Russia was obviously the biggest, but we actually got past it with no problem. Sometimes they find you, and it's a pretty big reset heavy mission. So we go through here. The civilians see me here, that's okay. That's not a problem. We're going to sedate this system administrator, IT guy. Okay, just 3 bottles is good enough. This mission's very short too, so 3 bottles is more than enough. I normally do 2, because I'm like that. Come on. And we want to grab this key card. And let the door open. And you kind of want to slide your way, because if the civilians see you run, then you're dead. Like your disguise is blown and the guards shoot at you and they follow you everywhere and you can't get out of there. Nonetheless, like you don't even get Silent Assassin. You can't just make it to the end. That's why people suggest to play this on Silent Assassin, because it's the most rewarding. It's the hardest, and it's pretty easy too. And there is a nice little T-pose here too. Little T-pose there. And at this point, we just want to slide all the way to the end. We're done our objectives here, and all we have to do is just go to the end.
Is Agent 47 going to praise the sun at some point?
Not necessarily. But it's funny because he's very A neutral. Like he has like 0 interest, so he's very stone-faced. All he liked was the guy, the priest at the beginning, and that's all he cared about. Fun fact, because they made him like into a killing machine, right? But he has some humidity in him, like so he has some like emotions, which they did in the later games like Absolution, which has a story in it, unlike this one where it's really like kind of a story. And Silent Assassin here. And now for this mission, I do apologize if it gets too dark. We do have to turn off the lights here. So we have to kill this one guard here. This mission is very annoying too, to be honest. Okay, I don't think I got a close encounter. The music did not change. You can tell if you got a close encounter by either the red bar on the top left or when the music changes, and that's the big key indicators here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the statue. So we have to plan this as a robbery. We can't just kill the guy, because they don't want this like kill to be motivated by the client's requests. So we have to stage this as a robbery. It's like, oh, okay, we have to rob this guy. Okay, this is pretty annoying. When you take out the ballers without first time, it does this really long loading animation. It's a pretty of a annoying nuisance. So all we have to do here is hopefully that they take care of this. Now with the lights off and with the guard outfit, we can just walk around with ease and just kill this guy. He has these hookers that have guns, but I mean they can't see anything for some reason. But if you're with the suit, oh no, they do see you. So you kind of have to. So it's all about the guard here. The guard's outfit is pretty overpowered in this case. And all we have to do is just wait for the guy to come out. We've done all our tasks here. Just to double check. Yep. And once the door opens, so they found the body, that's fine. And we got a close encounter, which is unfortunate, but because of the guard. But normally we have a stat tracker that actually tracks of the stats that we do. So if we get a close encounter, it's actually real time in front of us. But since the GOG version does not allow it, we can't really tell. And I couldn't even tell too by the guard itself because the music didn't change or the lights didn't go out. You can kind of tell if the gun drops. You can kind of tell if you hear the gun drop, but I didn't hear it at the time. Maybe I was blind or maybe I was in focus, but normally with these kind of stuff is very necessary to have the tracker for a run. If it's an individual level that you're running, then it's really not necessary because you can you're doing this thing so much, like you're doing it so many times that you know exactly what you're doing. So we're gonna kill this guy. And this is one of the shortest missions, but one of my favorites because of how small and how much you can do in this level. And pretty much all we have to do is just go to the end. So they found the dead colonel. I may get screwed up here because these guys, no matter what the guys are wearing and they find the body, they instantly go extra suspicious on you. But we got past there, so that's good. Those 5 guards there, they could have shot me, so. Wow, that scared me. So don't take out your gun here. That's a lesson I always have to teach myself every other week. But don't take out your gun here until you get up this ladder, and they don't see you for some reason. Pretty dumb glitch. So for this mission, you have to snipe a guy from a limousine, and the windows are bulletproof, so you can't just get a sniper. You have to get like the Barrett 50 cal or the M195, as I recall. So you pick up that gun and it penetrates through the window and it kills the guy. But we have a different strat here. We're not going to actually go for the kill with the sniper. We're going to use this little guy here. And it doesn't shoot through the window, but there is a little cheese exploit that we can do here. And we just got to wait. We got to go first person here because it's easier for us to shoot the guy. So at this point, the guy's coming down. He's going down right here. And these doors are open and they'll just get ready for the motorcade. And nobody's here, which is good. So all we have to do is we're gonna get ready, and once this Jeep turns, we're gonna fire. Okay, we fire, and we kill the con through the door that the guy just opened. And here we just run to Choco Mountain here. We call it Choco Mountain, and it kind of avoids having too many alerts happen. Because the reason is that the guy in the M60 in the Jeep, they shoot towards where you last shot. So the guys that run towards, they actually get killed and they count as a dead body found. But with this, we finish it with Silent Assassin and we're okay. And for this mission is the most annoying, in my own personal opinion. It's my least favorite because it's very luck heavy with the way that the 2 guards over here that you have to sedate or take care of. So we can take care of this guy, that's fine. He needs to shoot us to get closer. All right, we get him. Sedate him. Grab his clothes, and then now here it really depends on how this run's gonna go. Now there's 2 guards here. Their paths vary, so you have to. I hope it's the one where I can use the sawn off that. Otherwise, if not, he could be over here. Doesn't seem like it, so nope. Nope. He's coming my way though, so that's okay. If he doesn't come your way, you have to like do some like stupid stuff. You have to run side to side to get their attention. You gotta do this, gotta do that. It's really quite annoying. But we just sedate this guy, 3 bottles. I don't think that was a close encounter. Like I said, I can't tell if it's one or not. But this one, we just sedate again, 3 bottles, and that's how you take care of them. We do have to take care of them because we do need to pick up a bomb that's on the bottom bunker here. We pick up this bomb and the guards have to be away so that we can extract it. So that the guys can extract it. We don't do anything with it. So we run here. Go ahead.
So we have a $20 donation by I've Got Gaming. No comment, but 20 bucks, 20 bucks. And he saves Meryl.
Awesome. So at this point we just picked up the elevator. We just took the elevator up. That's a glitch there. You can actually just like go on the other side of the elevator and pick up the get the cargo upstairs. But at the end we just have to kill this guy. And normally at this the mission just ends if you just kill him, and that's it. Very simple.
47.
And we got Temple City Ambush, the Indian missions. We don't need this, and we don't need that. And for this one is another RNG mission, like the Russian mission with the suitcase. What we need to do here, but we got the best RNG for Agent Smith. Now, there is 6 spots that he can spawn in. We want 3, so it's a 50-50 chance of whichever you get. But I got the best one because it's the closest to the exit. That's why it's very important to have a good setup. If it's too close to the front, it takes too long. Plus, there is a potential that you could fail this mission because Agent Smith dies by a roaming assassin. So in this mission, you have to kill 3 assassins. You have to kill 2 assassins. There is a 3rd one that walks around and he finds you, and if he finds you, you have to take care of him. And then there is 2 final assassins at the end, but it doesn't matter because we don't deal with them anyways. So we see Smith, the one that we saved in two-way torpedo. And yeah, I can tell this game is a little bit higher FPS because the gun normally doesn't plop up the table. So this strat, this place is very crowded because in this version there's actually female guards, as you see here. The problem is that this game is very notorious for having a it's very notorious for not racial terms, but a group of people got offended by it and they censored it. So they removed all religious quotes and whatnot and terms that they've used. So yeah, so they removed all that and then they lowered it down. That should not happen. I'm gonna reset this. I'm not sure what happened there. That's why we don't really run on this patch. This patch has the female guards, which adds more guards. But I do not know what happened. Sometimes these guards just shoot you for no reason. It makes no sense. Sometimes this game, like something bad happens, and like some people usually get mad at speedruns, but I'm just sitting there like, okay, like really nothing much you can do, because it just happens. Whatever happens in this game happens. So what you want to do is just want to run to the guy again. Hopefully it works this time. If it doesn't, then I have I'll think of something. I'll retry it and I'll do a different strat. I'll take the guy's disguise that we kill. And we're doing okay. We may go over estimates because of how this game loves to troll me sometimes. And plus, we did the first mission, the prologue mission, which we don't normally do. So hopefully that I don't go overestimate that crazy. So we do have to rush this guy so that we get a close encounter deliberately. Okay, so we get him. We're good. He's coming upstairs. And I have no clue why his body jumps so high, but the physics are really screwed in this game, so I can't really say much about it. Yeah, normally you want to run this game at 60 FPS. That's the usual rate. If you run it like too high, like 200 FPS, the game slows down like a lot. Like 120, it screws the physics up. So we have to find this other guy. He's a sniper right there. So we just gotta kill him from there, and we should be okay. So we got the camera. He's gonna definitely stand up. Yep. So we're gonna have to wait for this guy. So he's gonna point his gun. Funny thing is too, I think this patch has voice lines for these guys. I never hear him say anything. And it's funny because I think they removed it because they're American. So it doesn't make sense why they're speaking Indian with a fluent Indian accent. All right. Pop goes the weasel, I guess. And we gotta find out where this last assassin is, because if he's following us, we need to take care of him like ASAP. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for him. Okay. Doesn't seem like he's anywhere. Anywhere here? Nope. Alright, so we get back to Smith. We tell him that we killed the 2 guards that's been following him. Or whatever happened here. I really don't know what he said, to be honest, with this. But he does, and also, yep, there, he's right there. He's right there. I'm actually going to take care of him right now. Forget the silent assassin, right? Forget the silent assassin rating. We're gonna fail the mission, and we have to do it again. Yes, for some reason, if you don't take care of him, he shoots Smith and he dies, and you have to restart again. He has to stay alive. So, yeah, we have to completely ignore that just to keep the game rolling. All right, see, we got professional because of the second silent assassin, which is whatever. And this guy's turning back. We need him to face forward, and he needs to shoot at least two or three times. So, all right, 1, 2, 3. So, why we need to shoot him is we delay the civilian guards from walking, and if the civilians see us kill this female doctor, the mission instantly fails. So we have to take care of that because this is a general problem that we had in the past, and I found out that if he shoots, it delays the pattern for these guys like crazy. Now this mission is also quite annoying too because of 2 things. One, you actually have to walk for the first time. There isn't much that we can do about that. And I'll show you the reason why. Because these 2 guards in this door here in front of me, they're very, very sensitive. So we're going to have to slide here, and we're going to begin our walk cycle here. And if everything goes well, they shouldn't take out their guns. But they should just scratch their chin and say, who the hell is that? And pick up this door key because we need to pick this up. And we need to walk in again. And I think we may be screwed here I'm going to take care of them if they... Okay, good. That's a first. I've never seen him walk towards my direction ever. So we just want to go through here, and we want to walk through here as well, because this guy will follow us, and he's going to see a dead body. I mean, we could just, like, you know, stroll through here, not worry about anything, but, you know, you got to make it, at least make it look like Silent Assassin, like you care about it. So we got to wait for this guy. And what we want to do is he's going to look at us, but we're going to stab him real quick. Oh, great. All right, we're going to take care of this guy right now. All right, so normally we don't do that. He normally doesn't cause a close encounter. So we take out this. Yeah, normally you don't get an alert from that. But I think though, just the way the game is acting right now. Oh, I may get screwed here, so we may have to shoot our way out here. All right, we're gonna take care of him. Yep. Yeah, I don't want any chances to be failed here. So no, thank you, buddy. So we gotta like flick that wrist so that we can shoot him. So at this point, like, so just pretend that nothing happened. We didn't kill those guys. Just say like, okay, we killed that one guy by stabbing him, and we killed the doctor, and we're good. This is normally what should happen. He does see me, which doesn't matter anyways, because I'm out of here. All right, now this mission, oh boy, I do have some history with this mission. This mission's beginning is really annoying to deal with, so hopefully I get this first try. And at this point, the whole point of this mission is we have to kill a cult leader. And those people we killed before, the doctor, she's part of the cultist, she's part of the cult, so we have to kill her because of it. So we're gonna sedate this guy for 4 bottles. Yes. Hello. What? No, not GTA, not GTA. Hitman 2. Hitman 2. I'm pretty decent. I would say I'm pretty decent. Nothing too crazy. All right. Yeah, it's all good though. Some people said this game looks like GTA. When I first saw Hitman Blood Money, I thought it was like, oh, it's a GTA clone because you saw all those crowds here. But nevertheless, it's Hitman, so it's much different than what it should be. Ooh. All right. Now we're gonna do a strat that Baruch does. My strat doesn't work anymore. So we're gonna cause less complications by doing his strat. So we just shoot this guy, and hopefully these guys don't get mad. Oh, he's mad already. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. All right. I don't know why they pulled out their guns like that. They normally just don't care when you slide out of there. Well, hopefully. All right, we're gonna be careful here. We don't. If we slide, he's gonna see us and he's gonna shoot at us, and it causes problems. But we need to take care of him like this. Actually, we should be okay. We're gonna be a little bit overestimate though, for sure. Okay. So yeah, the whole mission went well until that part. Like I said, it's very random. That's why I have a little bit of a history with this mission in general. Yeah, we go to this hospital, we kill the guy. We can normally the way you want to do it is you take this scalpel and just slit his throat. Nothing too crazy, just does an animation. So we just want to slide here. The nurses are the biggest problem, not the guards, because the nurses fall for your disguise instantly if you start running. Any sense of running or any type of incorrect movement, they're gonna screw you essentially. So hopefully this goes well the second time. If not, then I hope to God that we get out of here alive. No, so they're not there. I'm gonna try to avoid these guards. I'm not gonna get too close to them, just to avoid any suspicion at all. Okay, so he's in there. So you want to be careful. So the reason why I found out is that these guards are watching his body as he's going for the surgery. Now, see, everything went well here since this game is very. Okay, so you want to go to the first floor. And after this mission, the story from the priest comes back again. And what we find out what happens to him is that one guy's been holding him, the guy who's been doing these contracts for us. He's been saying to kill these guys, kill that guy. And at that point, he takes your priest to hold him hostage so that you can do these tricks for him. And we're going to save him at the end. But yeah, pretty much we're home free here. I'm not going to worry about anything else here. There should be no worries. He's still asleep, so he's not going to worry about me. This guard at the cruise ship shouldn't care right now. And he will shoot this guy. So 17 shoots at me. 17 is another clone of me. I'm 47, he's 17. And there's a little bit of a lore in this game, but like I said, nobody really cares about the lore at the beginning. So as for this strat, we're going to do the cool strat. If not the cool strat, if it doesn't work the first time, then we'll just do the regular strat. And so for this, what we want to do is we want to go, we're going to kill 17, the one who tried to kill us before. And the way we have to do that is he counts as an enemy, and we can't kill any other enemies. So it's very confusing because really how simple this mission is actually really like, there's not really much you can do to get Silent Assassin in, except for the regular way and this way that we can do. And there is a third way, but it takes much longer, and it's only for all zeros in this case. So what you want to do is run here, and pretty much it's all, you just have to follow a path here. So you go here, and I'll show you where 17 should be if I do this correctly. So 17 should be up in this window. So you see these 4 windows at the second floor? You should be the clear window here. And he's going to point out with the sniper. The whole point of this mission is that it is a setup that you killed the guy who's been the main antagonist, but it's a setup that he can kill you instead. But he does a really poor job because obviously he is a lower version of you, technically speaking. So this is the way it should work, and we should see him run through here. So the second he pulls out his gun, we're gonna start running away, so that it gives us a close encounter, but it doesn't give us an alert. And at this point, we have to dodge all his bullets, all his gunshots, which it looks easy, but then again, it can be really like random because you can get a random crit on you and take a chunk of your health, like this, for example. I'm gonna try to hide behind it. Oh boy, I may die here. I'm gonna go hide behind here. All right. So normally, the reason why we do that strat is we get up, we lure him to the subway entrance, we kill him, and then we just run to the end. The reason why it's so hard is because he shoots at you, so you have to not worry about dying, and then you have to worry about killing him, which actually is not that easy because you only have this. You can't choose any other weapon, so you only have the fiber wire. So you can only really use this to kill him, and it doesn't really work out that great because you need a specific setup, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do it since I did fail. So there's unfortunate, but you know, these things do happen. So yeah, so we're gonna be about over 5 minutes estimate. Hopefully this next part doesn't screw me as well. So we're gonna do the same thing again, but we're gonna do it the casual way. This is the way that normally you should be doing it. So like I said, he comes to this window, and if you approach the building in a different direction, so say you come in from this side, from this street, he'll come through the other window facing towards the street. So here, you saw his head, so he tried to shoot at me, but he shot the floor. And hopefully he's not aggressive. If he's aggressive, then I will be careful at this part. Okay, so he's just standing still. All right, we're gonna sneak slide here, and we're gonna take him out here with the fiber wire. And we're gonna pick up the sniper. And that cutscene was like, oh yeah, you're the one that's involved in this, blah blah blah. Like really, like nobody cares about the story in this game because the thing is, you've been doing the whole game for like 8 to 10 hours, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, it comes back to the story, which is why nobody really cares about it. There is a story to every Hitman game, but it's very like this. Nobody really cares about it. It's more or less the gameplay that you really care about. So pretty much this strat is pretty easy. It's actually like the newcomer strat. We don't actually need the sniper, so we can just drop it instantly. And what we want to do is just want to go down, traversing down the sewers into the end of the level. And yeah, it should be okay because we got past him with no problems. We're gonna get multiple alerts here and warnings. It's gonna be pretty loud. Okay, that's one, and there's gonna be another big one too. So they found his corpse. There's no way. If you lure him, they don't find his body. That's why the other strat I was trying to do is easier. Yeah, so that's all the alerts, warnings that we'll get. And they're saying, oh, they're looking for suspicious clone, but this way is so easy. And yeah, at this point, just get to the end, and then we'll get the final mission, which is has nothing to do with Silent Assassin at all. And I'll show you why, because you have to kill 23 guards, and if you guys didn't catch on, you can only kill one guy, 2 people at max, without doing anything else. You can kill one person with like 1 gunshot, but you can't have like 2 guys dead and 4 gunshots. You can't, otherwise it won't be Silent Assassin. So we get away from here. All these guards are too far away to see us, so it's really like not a big problem. And at this point, we just pick this lock, spam the map animation key to bypass it, and we gotta make sure this guard's not at this corner. Yep, we just have to wait for him a little bit. He's gonna just walk away soon. Hopefully he does. Come on, buddy. There you go. Make sure he's away, and we're done here. And this next mission, the last mission here, is very short, and we're gonna save the priest once and for all. And Silent Assassin. And this mission, like I said, there's no Silent Assassin, so we have to kill all 23 guards here. Alright, so... Alright. I'm not doing so hot right now. I may die here. We're gonna take care of the sniper right off the bat here. I don't know if he's dead or not. He's still alive, I can tell. Okay, he's dead. Good. Nope. We don't need his clothes, but we do need his pistol ammo. And we're gonna go first person here. We're gonna do some close quarter combat now. Gonna wait for the sniper to come out here. If you shoot the wall, he just comes out there. The guards react in a way that... Okay, he's right there. I'm hanging on a tread here right now. I think I got him. Yeah, I got him. So I'm gonna show you guys a funny glitch at the end here. It's been known for a very long time. I was too low on health, but it's okay. Like I said, these criticals can really screw you up. Like they can really, it really like makes this fun go on life support. Oh, I keep failing this fiber wire kill. It's okay. Well, all right, buddy. All right, there we go. That's a lot better. I was like less than half health at that point. All right, we want to do this. And he's dead. Yep, he's dead. Like I said, if we had that, we have a statistics tracker, like I did mention before. It's made by the community, who are excellent at coding, and these guys, they are the ones who made this the tracker, and it's pretty cool. I actually like how it tracks every single movement in real time. All right, so we killed the final boss, the Sergey. He's behind this. Well, we fiber wired him, and I'll show you what happens. I'll let the cutscene play a little bit. All right, the sniper's gone. All right, we're just gonna have to pick up a sniper here, and then there we go. And we go here, and we just snipe all these guys at the end. And hopefully they don't snipe me. They're very good at sniping this. Very, very good. It actually kind of bothers me how good they are. And we got this final guy, and we're gonna have the final showdown. And I'll show you why that glitch that we fiber wired him. So he's like this. He's supposed to be standing right now, and look at him. This is what happens to him. And just ready for time, guys. Time. But yeah, that's Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Hard game. I got through it, but obviously it wasn't fully Silent Assassin. But in the end, we got to the end. That's all I gotta say.
In the end, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
We got Sergey. We got tons of blood. We got 47. Just
And he finishes them off here. And at the end of the story, he comes back to working for the ICA, which is the contract agency that he worked for. So yeah.
Yeah, because at the beginning he retired from the assassin life.
That's why he cared about this priest so much. That's the reason.
Exactly.
He doesn't really have much friends, as told in Blood Money.
That's right.
But yeah,
It was essentially a tale of a redemption and then going back right where we started.
Exactly. But yeah, I appreciate you guys having me again for this. It was fun. It was fun.
Well, thank you for your 2 great submissions, and thank you for coming hanging out with us, playing video games super fast.
No worries, man. Appreciate it.
Hopefully you appreciated both of your experiences here.
I had tons of fun, guys.
And we're looking forward to seeing more submissions from you in the future.
Yeah, I'm planning to as well. And I do thank the Hitman community for getting this far with this game. This game used to be 1 hour and 2 minutes. Now it's 41 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and my record is 43, but it's actually 40. 41 is the world record. So I was the last world record, but it was really like far how much we brought this game to.
All right, well, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get closer to the 30-minute mark in like 5 years from now.
Yeah,
that's what happens to speed games.
Yeah, segmented is actually 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes right now. Almost.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a very big difference. This game is a lot different than any other games.
All right.
But yeah, we're gonna cut things out, and I think we have Tetris next.